What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, we are now back with Mihono Bourbon. On Cap's Day, on Cap's video on Monday, it was supposed to be Mihono Bourbon. I didn't realize that until I was already uploading it. I was like, oh crap, I may have done Cap a little early, but oh well, I guess the order is now shifted. I guess the order is now shifted. So, now, we are here with Mihono Bourbon and pretty much the same inheritance, but a change in setup. The reason for the change in setup is simply because I just wanted to test the 2-speed out. Again, I know 2-speed's gonna be fine, but I wanted to see if how my power it's gonna look compared to, you know, just having 1-speed card. Obviously, having 2-speed cards will most likely help my power a little bit more. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. Is to just, I think, I honestly, I won't be. I don't think I'll be able to get the ideal setup that I want, which is 16, at least 16 speed, and then stamina at 5 to 600, power and guts like 1500, or at least as close as I can to 1500, and then wise obviously at 1200. I honestly don't know if I can do that. I really don't. So I'm gonna try being more realistic and say maybe if I do go for more speed, then my power will most likely at least be able to reach close to 1500, and then leave guts and wise to 1200. So, or maybe as much guts as I can, because I do still have inheritance in it, and that's also the only reason why I dropped or ferv, is just because I just wanted to go with a force I was say force like max limit broken card with Urara, because yeah. So, and then gonna try out Aston Machan. So yeah, let's just give it a shot here, because we're gonna take some testing for when I do cap runs off camera though, or just in between videos. I'm most likely gonna do 1-speed just to keep trying. But we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. So let's just get this started. But before we get into the comments and the training itself, I was gonna see is it gonna load. If you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Circle ID should be on the screen right now. And once you give that a search, click join or request. Should send me a request letting me know that you want to join. After that, just let me know down in the comment section that you sent a request along with your in-game name, just so I can, you know, put 2 and 2 together, and then click accept once I've confirmed that you have sent it, and then you'll be part of the circle. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to make sure that everyone in the circle is going to be through the videos itself, so that at least you guys can benefit from it, rather than, you know, some randos there. Although there are a chance that there are probably a few randos in the circle itself, but they've been, you know, helping out the circle. One of them, either they're a rando or they just haven't commented. They've been doing a little bit better than I have, especially, or in the last month, we'll just say, because I don't remember the other months, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, pretty much the benefits is carat jewels. The higher our circle rank is, the higher the circle rank, the higher we get our circle rank is based on the fan contributions throughout the month. Basically, I guess the fans that we accumulate during trainings throughout the month. So there we go. Once we get that high enough, we'll get enough carat jewels to the point where if we just keep up doing what we're doing, we just get a constant flow of carat jewels every month. Even if it's just a free 10 pull, it's still a free 10 pull, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Join the circle, guys. There's like 10 spots still. But here we are, Mihono Bourbon. Gonna give this a shot. Got the comments up and ready, if I'm not missing it. Wait, there we go. There we go. Let me just refresh just to be sure, because I think I already had it up and ready. Just do that. Okay, no, nothing had changed. So there aren't as many comments as the last few videos, but it's all good. Let's see. Are they all in speed? They are. I'm just gonna do this just to, get us started. Plus, maybe eventually I'll just be close to the limit anyway, so. But the first comment is gonna be from Eugen. Another leader support card. Leader strategy is getting stronger and stronger. Rice shower, I agree. It's nice to pull if you have spare, but not much priority unless you are a rice shower fan. It's a must. I agree. Yeah, for global Musume, I can say for those who wish to have a new start and road to the top, good luck. I'm not excited to. Maybe I'll try a bit just to see, or having problems with the JP server. For me, I'm just gonna do it just to see how I feel about it, and also, I already played a JP version. Might as well do the EN version, but like I said, it won't be my main focus. JP will still be my main focus because of the time I have already spent in this game. So yeah, although I will still post for the global EN one for sure, it just won't get my main focus, my whole attention, unlike the JP would. I'm just gonna say it here, and then I'm gonna say it later when it comes out, before it comes out, and while it's out. just so just a steady flow reminders, just in case. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do in the new one is, like I said, probably most likely be a super free-to-play player. And literally just pull for the characters I want, along with more focus on support cards in the beginning. I think. I think. Like, I know for sure I would have to get Super Creek's stamina card for, because that stamina card has been carrying for the longest, and even up until now, it's still pretty decent, pretty good to use. So I say that's a must. I think I wouldn't settle down on a speed card until the Half Annie, if it follows how JP went. The reason why they say Half Annie is because of the Kita speed card. And then obviously with the first story event, which should, like I said, if it's following the order of thing, then it should come out when they release the anime collab of both Special Week and not Special Week. Where did I get Special Week? Teo and McQueen. And we should be able to get the Special Week speed card event. So, well, I'm pretty curious to see how the first few, I guess 6 months are gonna be in that game, because it's gonna feel like basically, I guess, re-rolling it in a different language. I guess. I guess is the only way I could think of. Because I already will pretty much be used to everything in that game. So I don't know. It's like I lost my account here and just decided to go to start all over. But yeah, I'm gonna be a super free-to-play player there. I think that's how it's just gonna be. That way I'm guaranteed to at least get the characters I want. Although it's gonna be hard in the beginning because obviously it's gonna start off with Mihono Bourbon, and then it's gonna go with Teo and McQueen collab, anime collab, and then it should go to Biwa. But I'm not gonna pull for Biwa. That's a given. I did though originally when JP started. I will say that. I will say that. Or was it Mihono Bourbon then Biwa? I think it was Mihono Bourbon then Biwa. And then they did the anime collab ones. Yeah, I think that's how they did it. So I think I'll be able to save for the anime collab. But I think for sure I'll go for Mihono Bourbon. Since, yeah, it's funny because I am using her right now, but I didn't get this Mihono Bourbon until later in my account. Like, either it was like late or mid last year when I got her. I don't exactly remember, but it was around there. After that, I don't think I'll pull for Curran. Taishin's gonna be iffy because I do like Taishin. Same with Narita Brian. Same Sky. So it's gonna be interesting on who I do decide to pull on, who I don't decide to pull on. But I think majority of the time I will be skipping. I think. I think in the beginning it'll be iffy, but like towards the half anniversary, maybe not. Because I do remember like the fantasy banner, which I don't think I won't pull this time, because last time I did. And all that. So I think I do have a plan on how I'm gonna do the EN. It's just, am I excited to do it? Nah, not really. About the secret item. I thought you were planning to get on something. Get on. Oh. Like start something? It technically is. Like I said, it's different. So it is technically me starting to get on something. But I think this will be the only time I will do this. I'll be honest. As in like me purchasing something like this. Cause yeah. Cause yeah. I'm gonna do stamina here because just because. But it says that's why I mentioned go, but it seems you already got it. Oh, for me to go get it. Oh yeah, I said it was part of the haul, the stuff that I bought when I was out in the expo. Anime expo. I didn't show it, but I mentioned it. That's why it was a secret item. But it seems you already got it, and I wasn't paying attention since I'm training while catching up the vid. It's okay. It's okay. No worries at all. With regards to reading, I only enjoy manga light novels, but those thick books or hard copy like Harry Potter or something, I'm pretty much less interested unless it feels like. Or a gift. Honestly, I've read all the Harry Potter books when it came out originally. I think as a kid I did read a lot of books of my choices. It was like Harry Potter, the Goosebumps series. There was a lot of things I did read. But it was all my choice. If it was something I was told to read, then it wouldn't, obviously doesn't interest me, so I wouldn't think. But some of the books were alright, but yeah, it was pretty much as I grew up where I was like reading. Why would I want to read? But yeah, I've read manga light novels. Obviously, I've said I've read a couple less than 10 mangas. Light novels. I don't think I've read a light novel. I don't think so. Wait. I take that back. Hold on. Let me just verify this. I take that back. The reason why I take that back is because when it was popular, I think it's still popular. What do you guys think? Well, I'm about to mention her name. Let me know if it's still popular or not. But basically, back, was it 2012, 2010? I don't remember. When SAO got popular, I did read the light novels, so I actually have hard copies of it myself. So they're just picking up dust because I already read it. So I guess I have read light novels. But yeah, as an adult, or like even as a teenager, I haven't really read a book on my own volition. Unless I was forced because of school. So unless it was a manga or anything, like I said, but other than that, no, I'm pretty much the same. Unless it's a book that really interests me. But I will say that Stephen King books are still interesting. Those are already thick books, but because it fits the genre that I like thriller, horror, suspense, stuff like that, it's pretty much the reason why I'm interested in it. So, but I haven't read one in a long time. In a very long time. Oh, speaking about manga, I decided to go take a look at the starting gate manga for Pretty Derby, and I will confirm that I know last time I did say that it basically took the manga from, or season 1 from starting gate, and I want to say yes and no, because I read the first few chapters, and a lot of the first few chapters was not in episode 1. And basically, like, from I think chapter 1 to 5, either 5 or 6, there were a lot of scenes that was missing. There was a lot more Suzuka scenes. Fuji Kiseki had a little bit more involvement with the whole, like, when she was pairing. Spoilers alert, but it's season 1, so I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna just keep going. But basically, for like Fuji Kiseki, there was like, and Suzuka, there was a more involvement with them when it came to when they were assigning Special Week to be Suzuka's roommate. There was more to the story to that rather than just what we saw. Like, Hap was involved in the beginning as well. Like, there was there was like a low-key, like, a tension point for Cap and Special Week, like literally after the first or second night Special Week was there, and I was like, yo, where was this? Like, our introduction to Cap was basically her stomach was growling in class, or was that season 2? Either or, it was just basically her being hungry or food related, basically. Not like what I saw in the manga. So, and also another thing, the way Special Week was first introduced to Rudolph was different. It was different as well, the way they met. Yeah, there was just a lot of different things. I even went like towards the end, or like the most recent chapter and all that, and there was things that was not there that we haven't seen. So I want to say that a lot from the manga, like a lot from the manga, was taken out. Either taken out or they just redid a lot of the stuff to put it, redid for the anime. I don't know, but I honestly would have liked to see that part animated, but I still enjoyed the way it was itself, how it originally was itself in the anime. But I'm just like, dang, what if I had that? What if we had that instead? So I guess yes and no. Yes and no. The first season was taken from the manga, and no, because a lot of it was taken off, which is kind of disappointing because it would have been interesting. Because yeah, there was focus on Suzuka throughout season 1. Um, it was basically special weekend. Suzuka is the AO and McQueen of season 1, right? But it was like more scenes with Suzuka, so obviously with more special week as well because she was involved. But yeah, I might actually read it just because I want to know the differences, and then get into Cinderella Grey if I decide to start reading manga. If. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen, because I know I didn't move on yet. But the next 3 comments are going to be from Nuz. Secret thing? I'm guessing a Teo plushie. No. No. Not a plushie. It is different. I don't normally buy plushies. Yeah, no. Although I do have... I have 2 plushies. One of them I did by myself. The other one I got off a, believe it or not, online UFO catcher. So that was based in Japan. So they had to ship it over to America. And the craziest thing is that um I got it for free. And the reason why I got it for free is because you get these free it was a long time ago. You get free tickets to as a you can think of it as like being free to play in like a UFO catcher machine or crane machine. I don't know what you guys want to call it because I call it the UFO catcher. It's not like a legitimate crane like we would see here in the States. But yeah, after using the free tickets, what I would do is look for what I was looking for, and I was like, let me just check this out, and it was really close to falling, so I went for it and I got it. Although for me to have gotten free shipping, I would have gotten more other stuff to send along with the plushie I got. So along with that, I did get free figures, but I had to stack up over time, and eventually got it over. So I did get a second plushie, but it was for free. I haven't used it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure it still exists. I'm pretty sure I tried 2 different ones, but I don't remember their names. So yeah, I would say they were legit. I did get all of them. I did get all the figures in, and they were not fake. They were literally whatever they showed there was the set. That was what they would give to you. It matched the whatever was on the screen, because you could literally just see like everything, like when they would restock it, when they would like everything. So it felt legit, especially once I got it. I got it in. So yeah, I guess because it was in Japan, so most likely it would have been legit, right? Right? But yeah, moving on with where are we? Never went to Anime Expo, but did go to like 3 anime gatherings with my girlfriend since she got me into cosplaying. Oh, that's an interesting fact. That is an interesting fact. Or interesting thing to know now. But would be cool to go to Anime Expo one day and also an excuse to visit America. Only visited once when I was 16 with the parents. Hey, if you decide to go next year or any of the years in the future, let me know. I'll probably be going and maybe we can just say hey or something. That's if I do decide to go, and depending on the day, if you're going all the days, then I guess then it won't matter what day I go. Because like I said, for me, since I've already went once for like basically all 4 days, I've pretty much got the whole experience. I'll most likely choose a day. I'll most likely choose a day where there will be more like panels or screenings for me to enjoy. Because then it'll basically tell me like, okay, it'll help me plan what to do throughout the day. Maybe like buy stuff, bring it to the car, go back, you know, stuff like that. Just to keep it nice and well planned out. I don't know. But that would be my plan if I were to go in the future. I mean, I most likely will still go in the future. It'll just be more dependent on the day. But that's cool to know that you cosplay. I do want to try it out once, but I just don't know what character. But I think it would also be cool to do it in my group of friends. So if we do decide to go in the future and it becomes an idea, then I could probably try it once and see how it is, but I don't know. We'll see. And then the last one says, oh, I said full inheritance because it's hard to get 1200 int with Machan from what I've seen. User, it's hard to cap int if other cards aren't correct, but that's why I said whale hard. It's mainly good if the card around her are also good, but definitely worth it for skills, so you could definitely try. I'm not really looking to cap out int though. I just wanted at 1200, unless that's what you mean by capping it out. When I think capping it out, it's basically whatever how high it is, which is okay. This is gonna take a bit because we still gotta click through this. Short distance AS. So I don't have to worry about it. Nope, I just didn't get a short distance S. But that's a lot of 1353. Yeah, I'd rather just have it at 1200 than capping out 1353. That's what I would think as cap. But if you think as it at 1200, then that'd be quite interesting to see if it was hard to reach 1200. But if you're talking about cap out like my 1353 here, I'm not looking to go that high. Because my main focus right now is speed and power, with guts at least reaching 1200 or as high as it can. And then wise, I never really care for it to be higher than 1200. I just want it to be like over 1201 or 1200, 1201 basically. And whatever extra is just whatever extra it is. I will not train it after I reach 1200. But usually I try to make it to where I can just make it get over 1200 with the last bit of stuff, like the last bit of stats we get after the final, after the Ura finals. So that's how it usually is, how I kept it over 1200 and not going to like 13 or higher. That's me at least. But yeah, I am trying it right now. I am trying it right now just to see. because I am curious to see if it is good or not. But I feel like it'll still be good regardless for me because I don't really have any other more options with Mihono Bourbon. I think at least. Because I can't use the Sports Fest card because it's her. Technically, I can use the Measure Ramano one, but I'll only be using it for the unique effect, and I'm already doing that for... I'm just basically using Dormente for the proficiency skill of it. Which I think it's like at 100 or 120%. So yeah. That's the main reason why I'm using it right now. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nuz. And then I'll do a refresh because the next one is the last comment. Although we are really low on stamina, and that's kind of what I'm worried about. I will just use the garlic just to use the garlic. And then get stamina up because it is pretty low. And I know she does the Kika show, so this is gonna be bad if I don't get at least, I guess, a D plus. But the last comment is gonna be from Nova, and it's just one I guess paragraph comment, or a few paragraphs depending how you see it. But alternating between League of Heroes and CM training now, and I have one of each prepared. For CM, Smart Falcon with, dang, 5th place. That's because of my stamina. Oh no. Is this gonna be bad because 202 in the freaking derby. 202 stamina in the freaking derby. Ugh. But anyways, for CM Smart Falcon with UD9 and S and Mile, nice. For League of Heroes, Bourbon UD5 with no corner skills. Which should be no corner skills because there's no corners. Working on Ricky for CM, and the highest I got is a UD4 for now. Man, if you're able to get a UD9 with Falcon, you should be able to get a UD9 with Capano Ricky. And I think I'd rather have Capano Ricky. I'd rather have Capano Ricky be the higher one. At least that's what for me. For League of Heroes, I got a Bakushin a UD7. I know OG Bakushin is anything but meta. I think she's still preferred over a few of them, though. I think. So, she's still not meta, though. I will admit that. But I'm going to use what I can, and I guess the final Uma for League of Heroes is going to be Kern. You guess? She should be one of them, since she specializes in short. Since I'm doing only one training per day, I'm slowly getting there. There are 2 things that will follow you to the grave: taxes and RNG. Taxes and RNG. But it's nice to see that you're just consistently getting UDs, even getting close to a UC. Although on my end, y'all know already. To you, maybe they're pixels, but to me, they're real, dang it. Funny thing is that I tried to swipe in Arknights and my purchase was bugged, so I had to contact customer support. I'd hate it to contact customer support. In the end, I just gave up on swiping this time around. Maybe I should go free to play in Arknights after this fiasco. Though I'll probably try to swipe again after that issue has been resolved. Hey, it's all on you, bro. They're real. No, they're real. They're definitely real until the game ends. Which makes it... At the end of the day, just not non-existent at the end of the day when the game does end of service. Which, you know, if it was compared to me just to what I get with physical merchandise, then I would still have mine 3-4 years down the line. I'm not saying they're not real. It's just they're gonna be there to a certain extent, and then later on, you won't have anything to show for it. That's basically what I'm saying. And I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not gonna... Me spending in past games, and then them, you know, having end of service, it's pretty much the same thing. Now it's just money that I could have used on something else. It's what it's the sad truth when it comes to gacha games. It's literally the sad truth. It's only worth it, I would say, if the games have been sticking around for a while. But it's still, you know, in comparison to buying physical things. Yeah. Like if I could swipe, I would swipe for gacha games. But if I have more of an opportunity to buy like figures or something else, I think I'd rather do that. Because let's say for like the cards I do buy, I do take care of them. The higher rarities do get sleeve going to the binder and all that. And most of them right now is personal collection. But some of them I do keep for, you know, the future to, you know, possibly flipping in the future. What if prices do go higher and I do decide to sell it? So it's not only, you know, just collecting, but it can also be an investment too for the future. You never know. So yeah. Can we do this one? No, we can't. We are only at 3 high. Actually, let's bring this up to 2 now. But I do remember Eugen saying that he doesn't bring it up to 2 unless all of them are at 3, so I'll do that also. Should I do this now? Yeah, I'll do this now. Well, let's see. Oh, wait, I already read that. For Uwa, I finally got done with all of the side quests for now. I still need to do the elusive realm thing, but that could wait until Changli is here. Yeah, I haven't touched the elusive realm once yet. Actually, I haven't really done much in Wuthering Waves. Why? Why haven't? Well, one reason is because Zen was Zone Zero. With these dang chapters being so freaking long. For example, the prologue, the prologue was pretty long. Chapter 1, was it the with Nekomiya or Nekomata, however you want to call her. That was long. The video I recorded for today's what's it called, Zenless Zone Zero video. That one was nearly 4 hours. And that was just from the beginning of the end. I didn't start off from the prologue, the end of the prologue and all that, like I did for chapter 1. So chapter 1 could have been way that video would have been less, but yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how long chapter 2 is going to be now, because that's where I'm at now. But all I can say is I'm actually enjoying the game than from what I see on YouTube. Like, people are hating on the small, like, I say the smallest things, because it's what makes the game different from the other games. For example, like the TV dynamic of like of the TV thing of Zenless Zone Zero, I actually enjoy it because, like I said, it's different. It's not like when I go from Genshin and I guess Wuthering Waves, where there is a lot of similarities, but at the same time there are differences, but there are still those big similarities. And also, like, why am I gonna think of getting a... I'm not... I don't want to get a... What is it? Recovery skill. I don't wanna. I'm just trying to get skills at this point to try and see if it'll help her. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, that's all I got. that's all I got. You can have focus also. Actually, focus might be cheaper later on, because I have the Astamachan card. So, because concentration, so it should be cheaper. All right, let's hope we can win this. But what was I saying? The TV thing I enjoy because it's different. The animations compared to Genshin and Star Rail, I like it because it's different. It doesn't feel like they just use the same thing just because it's their Hoyo, you know. And like the whole like different animations thing, it's not the... people hate it because it's, you know, certain reasons. Certain reasons, but they're just like so petty reasons. It's like trying to teach an old dog new tricks, or like trying to replace an old... something old and like beat up and all that with something new, but you can't let go of that because you've had it for so long, or it means something to you, you know? So you just bag on like the new things. Like I'm enjoying the game for what it is. And honestly, I don't know. People were like hating on the animations, some of the gameplay stuff, how like there's short combat and all that. And it's like, have y'all not played Honkai Impact? There was barely like any... it was... just think of Zenless Zone Zero, but Zenless Zone Zero has a little bit, technically a little bit more free roaming, I guess. At least that's how I feel about it. Because just like Triple Z or Honkai Impact, to get into the story, you go into like the story menu basically, or the commissions menu for Zenless, and you just pick what the next one is. At least in Zenless Zone Zero, you have like some kind of story going on as well, while you running around being able to do other stuff. But I don't know what people are talking about. It's like, if you're gonna complain about it, then don't play it. Just stick to just stick to Genshin, Wuthering Waves, or even Star Rail, because it's still more free roam than Zenless Zone Zero. And I'm not saying that to be rude, it's just because if you're gonna complain and put up so much hate towards the game because of certain things, why are you still playing it? When literally 2 weeks, a week before Zenless Zone Zero came out, people were all like posting videos like, should you quit Wuthering Waves for Zenless Zone Zero, or quit Wuthering Waves? Like, I've seen a lot of those vids, and I'm just like, they're two completely different games, and yet it's getting compared to Wuthering Waves at the same time. People. It's like they don't try to find the enjoyment in the game. That's just my thing, but I don't know. This is why I don't like watching Um, like people who post videos about stuff like that. It's just because it doesn't necessarily worry me. Because if I'm enjoying the game, why do I want to why do I want to see what people are complaining about? Although I watch shorts, that's the reason why I get like the gist things of what people are complaining about. It's like how people are complaining about how Wise looks, because he looks way younger than whatever they had shown, I guess, in how they shown him in the preview or whatever. I'm just like, or like how they don't like how goofy the characters are. But it's like there's a whole total different vibe in this game. It's not like Star Rail or Genshin. So I'm just like, y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Just enjoy the game for what it is and stop comparing, is what I'm saying. But then again, if they're gonna keep doing it, they're gonna keep doing it. It'll just never end. So what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? Nothing. I can complain about them, but it's not gonna change anything. So we'll just leave it at that. That was a long tangent. That was definitely a long tangent. So let's move on with the comment. I also realized that I had more time to save for Changli than I thought. Currently at 10k with 20 orbs. Granted, they did give us 10 already, like not so long ago. Having not failed a 50-50 yet. Having not failed a 50-50 yet, I need to prepare for the day I fail. I think the daily stamina grind has been all going towards weapons and skill levels. Yeah, mine has been going towards skill and I guess weapon and ascension, basically. Or this is, oh, this is a second one. I was deciding between the top and middle option. For power, I don't even know how much I have in Wuthering Waves. That's how much I haven't really spent much time on it. So I still haven't finished the exploration from where I left off, like 50 something percent. And I still have to do the side quests and other stuff, but I've been busy with Zenless Zone Zero. And the times when I'm playing recording Zenless Zone Zero is usually the time I would like spend more time for other games. So yeah, if you see like a video gap in between when it comes to Zenless Zone Zero or Wuthering Waves, it's gonna be simply because they took the time for the other game. So it is what it is. But it's mainly going to be Zenless Zone Zero's fault for being stupid long with their chapters. Should I just do this? I should just do this. I have nobody fully maxed out at the moment, but I'll try getting Jinshi up first. I realize that she does so much damage even without her weapon. Yunlin will always be a sub DPS, but ironically she has 90 crit rate with her weapon. I don't know how much crit rate mine is. I have been focusing more on Jinshi over Yunlin, but those two are still pretty high up there. I'm also slowly working, not working, but like, nah. I was gonna say I was slowly working on Spectro Rover, because I wanted to try her out with Jinshi instead. This is, you know, try something different than Yunlin, but it's gonna be kind of hard not to use Yunlin. So yeah, but I'm just leveling her up just because, or not. leveling her up because she's already leveled up, but you know, her skills and all that because they're different. But other than that, haven't done anything but just using my daily stamina consumption and daily quests, I guess. I think the closest one to get fully maxed out would be Jin C, because I think her forte skills are more filled up compared to Yinlin's. So yeah, there are two choices, but they are the same. We'll go with the top one. But yeah, Yinlin will always be a sub DPS. She was meant to be a sub DPS. You can use her as a main DPS. I'm not saying you can't, but she is mainly a sub DPS. A note on reading is that visual novel is kind of reading plus voice acting. Well, yeah, it is a visual novel. There will be things that you read and things will get voice acted. I know that reading visual novel and JP is what forced me to learn JP in the first place. Hey, that's a good thing though. The voice acting does help while I'm reading. It's just when the silent protag starts a yapping, that's when I just have to decipher what the hell he's talking about. Oh, there's no more reset. So we lost. Oh my gosh. We failed a training because we lost it. We failed the training because we lost the Spring to No Show. That's never happened to me with any of my off-camera trainings with Mihono Bourbon at all. I knew that my stamina was suspiciously low, but I've somehow made it work with Cap. Well, Cap would work because I don't do any long distance races with her. But with Mihono Bourbon, I have. So this is kind of interesting to see how that happened. But also, since I'm already almost pretty much done with the comment, there's no point in me repeating this run or starting all over. I mean, I had 400. That could have been doable. That would have been doable. But honestly, the stats weren't looking too bad. I mean, with speed being that high, I could have gotten it to 1700, but maybe. Power would have, I don't know, but my issue was going to be wise because it is pretty low. I'm starting to think of what Nuz said about it not being there, but even with my single with me Measure Ramino or anyone else, it has been around this low, around this at one point. And I would really just make it up towards the end of like this part of and the latter part of the training. So it's nothing that I'm new about, but I will do this again after I finish this video because it's dumb. I totally had this already. I just wanted to see how it's going to be, but I will get this done. I'll let you know how this Mihono Bourbon, the next Mihono Bourbon goes, because I want to see how. I'm not going to change anything. It's going to be the same setup, same everything. It's just I'm going to finish the run, but I apologize. This is how this video is going to end. But let me finish this comment and end the video. But can you believe it? 3 times in the Great Food Festival, I have failed the training. 2, because 1, I honestly didn't know what the heck happened. It was most likely because I didn't have enough of the points for eating the food or making the food. The second time, same thing. Same thing. And now the third time, and it was because of an actual loss in her scheduled races. That is crazy. How the UAF has just like messed me up, I guess. So, what am I gonna do? But let me finish this comment and then, yeah, end the video. So, audiobooks might be okay for me by that logic, in the end, reading equals sleep medicine. I will say, if there is audio, so basically an audiobook type of deal, unless you're reading along with a hard copy, I don't think you're reading. If you're simply just listening to an audiobook, it's like listening to a podcast. That's how I see it. So is audiobooks technically reading? Well, technically, yes. But you're not reading. So I don't want to call it reading. It's listening. Unless you're actually hard copy while listening. So you're just literally reading while listening. It's kind of just like being in class and you're listening to someone read the page or next few pages while reading along. Pretty much. So yeah, I don't know. You could say visual novel is a little good mixture of reading and not reading. A good mixture of reading and listening. So yeah, that's just my point of view. So that's just my point of view. So yeah. Thank you for the comment, Nova. Let me just make sure that Tanoki didn't, you know, squeeze in a comment. Because obviously I want to make sure that I get everyone's comments as much as I can. But it doesn't look like Tanoki had left a comment as well. So with that being said, guys, unfortunately, this is where the video will end. Well, I mean, it is pretty much still around the length that I've been posting this week. So, or recently with UAF. So I guess it all works out. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Unfortunately, I had to end on a weird note of losing in the Tenosho Spring. I really don't know how to feel about it, but it is way late in the training. There's no way I'm going to start a new training just to record for you guys. I'm just like I said, I'm gonna just keep it real and bang, show my field training. But yeah, if you guys didn't make it this far, regardless, I'd like to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and just let me know how you guys are doing in your training. Obviously, y'all are doing better than I am in my training, because I just failed my training right now. So not only that, I haven't reached UD. I'm kind of just like, it's like I'm just stuck in limbo. It's like I never moved on into the Great Food Festival. I'm just stuck in, what was it called, UAF? Trying to get a UD still. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do a random training just for fun. It doesn't have to be for the League of Heroes. It doesn't have to be for the CM. Just a character that I want to train. Some setup, I don't know. And just see if I can just do good. And just see if I can just do good. If not, then whatever. But leave it down in the comments, whatever you want to talk about. As long as you keep it appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys do want to join a circle ID should be up. Search for the Circle Guild, Circle Guild. Search for the Circle Shushu. Click join, request. It should send me a request to join. And once you sent the request, leave it down in the comments, letting me know that you sent said request along with your in-game name, just so I could match it and make sure that that is you. And yeah, I'll most likely accept the request, and you'll be part of the circle. So yeah, just send in the requests, let me know down in the comments, and with that being said, guys, that'll be pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.